good afternoon. I'm tired of recording my face, so I'm just gonna show y'all what I'm having for breakfast. It's 11:02. I had a cup of almond milk, 2 cups of almond milk with the Mio vanilla flavored energy coffee shots on some ice. So I had iced coffee this morning, and now my breakfast, I'm having 3 scrambled eggs with sauteed spinach in 1 teaspoon of olive oil, and then 4 ounces of this hot flavored breakfast sausage, and it's really good. I was literally starving when I got home from doing my second and last round of grocery shopping. So I'm just having a bottle of water, and then I'm gonna go. You see all that? You see all these dishes? That was from last night, okay? So I'm about to finish this and then start cleaning up. I'm just waiting for the eggs to finish. Come here. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt.
And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt.
Okay, so this is our second day on keto. And I feel like I'm doing lazy keto because I'm trying to track everything. And I have tracked everything, but like, I feel like I'm not doing it the right way. But I got the gist of it, and still, you don't like it? He doesn't like it because it's not sweet enough, but
it's cool.
I think you do really like it. But right now, oh, we didn't have breakfast this morning. I mean, it's 11:43, so I guess this could be our breakfast, but like, it's lunch for me. But we didn't have breakfast because we had to go somewhere this morning, and so we each drank a cup of coffee with 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream for fat, and then we just got home, so I'm making lunch. And show them what your lunch is, baby. No.
It's lettuce, chicken shredded tacos.
Okay, so it's romaine lettuce leaves, leftover shredded chicken from last night. Last night I made the most beautiful whole chicken in the oven.
Yes, you did.
It was so beautiful, and there was hella meat left. And I cooked it in, or baked it in coconut oil, which was 14 grams of fat. And right now, when I took it out of the fridge and it was cold, all the fat had like just stayed on the top. So I was like, okay, I wasn't gonna add any olive oil or anything else to like fry it. I was just gonna let it fry in its own fat, which worked out really good. So it's the leftover shredded chicken, and I still have a bunch left. And then maybe like half a cup or 1/2 of a cup cheese on each taco. So, well, how would you say it? Like, not half a cup each, but between both tacos. So cheddar cheese shredded, 1/2 an avocado, and some tapatio. And it's so pretty. Like, are you excited to eat it?
Yes, babe.
And then
I'm hella excited.
I have 4 eggs boiling right now because I'm gonna make deviled eggs. Okay,
The water's getting low.
We'll get them off. Press
off.
Imagine if we had stoves like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna make deviled eggs with just mayonnaise and salt and pepper. We get 2 eggs each. And then yeah, that'll be our lunch. And I'm hoping it's really filling and that we actually feel satisfied. And then I already had like 3 bottles of water today, and I'm drinking some tea. This is the Tazo passion tea with peach. I bought peach tea. It's in the video I'm editing right now, so you'll see it later. But it's peach tea. No, I'll do it. I have a trick. So
look, the chocolate. She said on keto he eat dark chocolate.
Yes, so, but it depends on the carbs.
But I think that's what their advantage. Because chocolate is chocolate. And chocolate's supposed to be good for you.
He was trying to buy dark chocolate Reese's Pieces, and I was like, really?
So I bought some
that's nice.
�49. How you say it? �49. Something like that.
�49.
With that caramel in it. Can't wait to eat.
So how's your second day of keto going?
It's going very well. The food looks great. I ain't never complained about anything she cooked so far. Got it.
What that mouth do though?
I know.
I'll show you. Not you. But
No experience. I'm just playing.
shut your ass up, please.
Make the dishes.
I'm gonna make the deviled eggs.
The yolk is pretty soft. We're in a water for a while. I hope not, shit. I mean, we're gonna be drinking a lot more, but I'm just saying we never gonna want. Alright, so I'm just cutting the eggs in half. They're really fucking hot. And I'm taking the yolk out. I'm gonna do it 2 by 2 just so that I can get the right measurements for each egg. And so that both of us are getting the same. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. We're gonna keep her 2 eggs. Oh, come on.
Hi guys, so I need a little pick-me-up, so I'm going to make some coffee using unsweetened almond milk and this new product. Well, it's new to me and it is definitely keto friendly. It is the ʟᴏᴜᴜ cold brew iced coffee concentrate. I have this vanilla flavor and I also bought a caramel flavor. There is 0 sugars in here. The serving size is 1/2 of a cup, 10 calories, 0 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, 0 grams of protein, and like I said, no sugars. And I scanned this on Carb Manager and it is keto grade A, meaning it is keto friendly. So if it said keto grade F, that means you would need to avoid something like this, but this is actually keto friendly, so I'm super excited to try this out. So I'm gonna
Once you open it, you do need to refrigerate it. I already refrigerated it. It's been in the fridge since I got home and I picked this up this morning. And then you need to use within 2 weeks. Now this, I believe, yeah, this expired in February, but I'm pretty sure that it's not that big of a deal. So let me get my measuring cup. And I'm going to do
1 cup of almond milk, but I'm gonna put my ice cubes in first because I definitely want this to be icy. So ice, 1 cup of almond milk,
really nutty. And it looks just like black coffee. That looks so pretty. Let me mix it.
here it is, you guys. Look at how good that looks. And this is the product. Vanilla, $3, 10 calories, 0 fat, 2 grams of carbs, 0 protein, and this bottle makes 8 cups, I believe, 8 drinks. So yeah, I am going to taste this. Like I said, this is my first time purchasing this. I also have the caramel flavor, so I'm going to taste this and see how it goes. Okay, so I know it's a little dark in here. The light is on It's just really bad lighting on the phone. So I'm almost done with my iced coffee. I did add a tablespoon of 0-calorie sweetener. It's basically a sugar alternative from Walmart. It is on my grocery haul video. I am still editing that video and I'm going to post it very, very soon today. So by the time y'all see this, it should have already been up. But the coffee concentrate is pretty good. Without the 1 tablespoon of sugar, it was very bland, but this is okay. I definitely wouldn't add 2 tablespoons just because that would make me feel like really, really guilty. Why, I don't know, but yeah, it's really good. I got you guys, look, this is a holographic Starbucks cup and I found it at the thrift store for $6 fucking with the lid and the straw. But I was trying to smoke a roach out of my straw, so it kind of burnt and melted, so no more straw. But it is so cute. I love it. I love it. It's so pretty. So yeah, I don't know what the hell we're gonna have for lunch or for dinner. It just depends on when we get hungry. Beau is working right now, so depending on how he feels when he gets home, I might cook him some lunch, or we both might just wait for dinner. So as of right now, I really don't have an idea for dinner. I think I want to do shrimp and asparagus Alfredo, obviously without the pasta, but we'll just have to see. So stay tuned. I just wanted to show you guys my refrigerator. This is literally the 3rd day we've been on keto, and I've already prepped a whole bunch of stuff, and our fridge is looking so full. And when we first started and we got all of our carbs cleared out, everything that I decided that we were not going to eat anymore, our fridge was so empty, and I was like, oh my god, like, this is sad. But now it looks like this, and I'm really, really happy. We just gave a huge box of food away to the shelter that we used to live at, because we were not going to be eating those foods anymore. It was pasta, it was canned vegetables, macaroni and cheese boxes, you know, like basically food with a lot of carbs that I wanted to cut back, and a lot of conventional and just a lot of boxed food. So I got rid of that, and this is what we have now. So right here is my homemade ranch that I made the other day. There's 2 tablespoons in each, and then 4 tablespoons in this big one. I have that is not the sugar-free one. This is the sugar-free one. So no sugar added ketchup. I got Parmesan cheese. I have 2 bottles of tapatio, some soy sauce. This is bacon fat. I'm not sure how to store this, so y'all let me know. I don't want it to go bad, if that's even possible. I don't know. So I have my butter here. I got the Kerrygold, 2 salted and 1 unsalted. I have sour cream. I have avocado oil mayo. And then I have 2 blocks of Philadelphia cream cheese back there. I have this Ziploc bag full of the Max pork rinds. Let me see. Yeah, it's the Max pork rinds, spicy fury flavor. So I just crushed them up and put them in this bag so that I can use this as a substitute to breadcrumbs. I've been having this. This is manteca. It's basically lard. I've had this for a while, so I'm not going to throw that. Then I have some heavy whipping cream. I have some Red Hot for my cauliflower buffalo bites. This needs to go in the trash because this isn't good. A whole bunch of water down here. Okay, so I bought 60 eggs. This is the last row of eggs for this top one. There's 30 eggs on each of these little holders. and we literally have 6 left in 2 days, so we're definitely gonna have to buy more eggs. My man loves them, so yeah, I just couldn't believe that we've almost went through 30 eggs in 3 days. So I have eggs, I have my Tazo Passion and peach tea here, no sugar added. I have almond milk back there. Right here in the back, I have the water that was left over after I boiled my broccoli the other night. So I'm going to use that as the stock for a broccoli cheese soup. Then I have these 2 ģᴏᴜᴜ cold brew iced coffee concentrate. I have vanilla, caramel. Those are definitely keto friendly, and I paid $3 for them, and they're pretty bomb. Cheddar shredded cheese. I bought a block of cheese and I shredded it myself. I was just snacking on this. It's raw raw broccoli and one of these, so I got really full and I stopped eating it, so I'll eat it later. In here, I've had this in the freezer for a long time, so I just took it out today. Oven roasted turkey breast. I have a sliced mild cheddar cheese, the 24 pack. I cooked some of this morning, but I have about 4 ounces left, maybe like 6 ounces left. But it is the breakfast sausage, hot flavored. It was really good. Bacon, block cheese. This is the mozzarella, 1 pound, and then this is the rest of the block cheese for the mild cheddar, which is in there, and then a Parmesan cheese back there that I didn't throw away, that I've had for a while. And then this is pork chorizo that I've had for a while. I have 2 bags of spinach back here. These are my containers of raw broccoli. I got a really good deal on broccoli, so I cut them all up and put them in these containers. Back there I have romaine lettuce heads. I have the Walmart spicy guacamole, which is bomb. More water, all kinds of water. I have radishes. These are my whole radishes. And then, why aren't you closing? How cheap ass containers. Then I have some leftover chicken from Sunday night. You can see where like the coconut oil just is like settled on top. So I need to cook this soon just so that it doesn't go bad. This is already brewed black coffee. Just add your creamer of choice, heavy whipping cream. So yeah, it's summertime and I don't really want to be drinking hot coffee much, so I'm just brewing it myself. Let me sit down. I have a head of lettuce, 2 bunches of asparagus, 3 tomatoes, this big box of baby spinach, and some jalapenos. These were 10 for $1, which was a fucking bomb ass price. I have some cucumbers right here. I think they were like 8 for $1 or 6 for $1. The zucchini was 6 for $1, and then I had 3 red onions, and then I have a 2-pound bag of lemons back there. Here, let me turn this around because I like seeing my labels. Oh, and then I also have this. This is the Spice World squeezed garlic with extra virgin olive oil, and I use that on the chicken, on this chicken when I was baking it. So yeah, that's everything in my fridge. I am so surprised how fast everything's stocked up in the little amount of time. As far as my freezer, let me turn my flash on. As far as my freezer goes, I have 2 bags of frozen broccoli cuts. I have 2 bags of broccoli. These have been in here forever. It's just diced green bell pepper. This is the bones and extra skin and fat pieces that were left from the whole chicken I cooked on Sunday. You'll see that in the video before this one. So I just put it in a Ziploc bag and I'm freezing it because I'm gonna make bone broth out of it. This is some blueberry keto bread that I made last night that I did not like, but it was super filling. So I just smashed it up, put it in the freezer, and I don't know, I might eat it with like yogurt or something. I don't know yet. These are radishes as well. I just cut these up today. I'm just freezing them so that I can use them as a potato substitute, because I've heard that's really good. I have 2 bags of the berry medley, which has sugar in it, and I didn't look at that while I was in Walmart, so I'm not really about to eat that much because I made a smoothie out of this, and like I hated it. So here's the other young whole chicken back there. This is the breakfast sausage that we had this morning. So I have 3 of those. Then I have ground beef 4. I have a bag of shrimp back there. I have a pork picnic shoulder back there. 2 of these hickory smoked sausage. These are really good with macros. I also have the Louisiana brand hot link sausage. These are good with macros. And then y'all already know I told you I was gonna go back to get this big ass pack of bacon. The macros are good. The price was fucking right. It was $6.50 and it's 40 pieces of bacon, 40 slices of bacon for $6.50. So I was like, hell yeah, that's what's up. So I bought 3 of those, and there's 1 in the fridge, and then pork loin, which obviously I'm going to use for multiple meals. So that is everything. I also got a really good price on this pure olive oil and avocado oil. These were $5 and these were $4. So I bought 2 olive oil, 2 avocado oil, and this coconut oil, which is on or in my grocery haul in my previous video. So yeah, I stocked up on oils and fats and coffee. These were $2. I bought 2 of these. There's the other 2. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just watched a documentary about African culture in Kenya, and a man who hung himself. He committed suicide. His wife left him. He didn't have a job. He was depressed. He was an alcoholic, and his son was unable to get the education that he needs, so he killed himself. And I started thinking about one of my little brothers, because I have 6 brothers and I'm the only girl. One of my younger brothers, he's 18 now, but he as have I have contemplated suicide many times, and I just got so emotional because I know what it's like to be so sad, to feel so unimportant to people. to feel so left out or hopeless in your own situation, and to feel like there's no way out of your situation, to feel like there's nothing else for you. And his brother had to go into his shack and confirm his body, and he couldn't even stand up straight. He just kept falling because his legs were getting so weak. And that broke my heart. It broke my heart because I know what that feels like. And I don't wish it. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. I don't want anybody to feel sad and depressed. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to end their life to feel better. I don't want nobody to feel like nobody cares about them. It's just sad. It's just sad, and I don't want anybody to feel like that. I don't want to feel like that. Like I said, I've contemplated suicide my whole life. My whole life. Especially my teenager. I remember I was 15. I was 15 and I was being manipulated and sexually abused every night by somebody who lived in my house, and not my family, not any of my family members, but I was being manipulated because at the time I was a child. I didn't know any better. People don't see manipulation a part of sexual abuse, and it is very much a part of sexual abuse. So I remember sitting on the couch in my living room, and I was home alone. Thank God. I was home alone, and I don't know, remember really what I was thinking at the time. All I know is that I was sad and I was lonely, and it felt like I had nobody I could talk to, not even my own family. So at that time I had a whole box of Benadryl, and I was 15, you know, I was a child, a teenager. I didn't know the effects, and of course I read the facts and everything on the box, but I wasn't thinking much of it. I was just wanting to end my life. And I must have taken the whole box, because I remember the Benadryls, the pink Benadryls, they come in like 2 little foil films that you pop the pills out, and one of those squares has like, like over 10, 20 Benadryl pills. I don't even remember, but I know that Benadryl made you really, really sleepy. So I took the whole pack, and I was sitting on the couch just waiting. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know how I was supposed to feel, and I was just waiting to die. And nobody was home. Nobody was there. And I felt my body get really slow. I felt my body get really hot, and I was like, this is it, like, I'm dying. And nobody knows this. I've never told anybody this before. Anybody. I don't even think I've ever told my family members this. But I was like, this is it. I'm dying. and I was falling asleep. So I thought that I would die on the couch, and when my family got home, they would see me, which was pretty extreme, but at the time, that's where my head was at. So I remember just nodding off, and then trying to wake back up, nodding off, trying to wake back up. And then I got so fucking sick, so I went to my room and I laid in bed, and I don't know how long I slept, but I still woke up. And at the time, I was so angry. I was so angry because I woke up. And that's a shitty feeling. I don't know how much damage that caused me. Probably a lot of internal damage. But I remember waking up and I had never felt so drowsy, so groggy, so fucking tired in my life. I've never felt that way. So all it did was put my ass to sleep, and I slept for hours. And the fucked up part is, whenever I came home and I went straight to bed because I was on pills, I was depressed, I was always popping pills at school, I would come home, fall asleep. Like, no matter how many times I came home and fell asleep, nobody ever noticed me. Nobody ever noticed that I was on drugs. Nobody ever noticed that I was addicted to pills and I was using pills to suppress my anger, to suppress my emotions, to make me feel better. Nobody ever noticed. Everybody just let me sleep. Everybody just let me come home and sleep and be by myself in my room, which made me more depressed, which made me more want to commit suicide, because I felt that nobody had cared about me. So to see the documentary and think about myself and my little brother, I just want to make sure that if you haven't heard it today, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're doing enough in this world, you're doing the best that you can do, and you have to take it one day at a time, like me. Take it one day at a time with me, because the thought of my little brother ever committing suicide because he didn't feel good enough would break my fucking heart. And I've seen so many stories of young children committing suicide because they're being bullied, because they don't feel good enough, because they've been sexually abused and nobody helped them deal with that. So many kids, boys and girls, and it's fucked up. And I feel like all of us, to the people that we love, to all of our siblings, to all of our parents, be there for each other. Support each other. Don't wait until it's too late. That just makes me want to make sure that I let my little brother know every fucking day, even if he's out in California living his own life, working, doing his own thing, and he's happy. We don't really know what's going on the inside. Make sure you're comforting your siblings, comforting the ones who are a little more quiet, who have things going on in their life that they're not ready to discuss. Let them know that you're there. Let them know that you care about them. Let them know that you love them. Because you might not get a second chance. You might not get a second chance. And the thought of that just made me so emotional, because it's just fucked up. This is my brother. These are just 3 of my brothers. I have this picture in my kitchen, but this is the one he's 19, I believe, and that little boy right there, he's the youngest, he's the baby, but they're a little bit older than how old they were in this picture. But this brother right here, I always used to think when I was on the street, trying to take care of him because I had custody over him. I always thought, I can't even take care of myself. How am I supposed to take care of this boy? How am I supposed to take care of him when he deserves everything and I can't give it to him? And then there would be times where he would just break down and cry and tell me how scared he was, and I felt like a piece of shit because I'm the older sister and I couldn't even fucking get it together for them. I was trying my best. I was trying my best to take care of myself, to take care of him. The situation that we all ended up in was fucked up because of our parents. But I know that he was sad and he was lonely and he was a rebel because he felt so misunderstood. But he knows that I love him. He knows that I'll do anything for him. He knows that whoever he becomes, whoever he wants to be, I'm gonna support him because I love him. And I don't care. I don't care who he turns out to be. He used to paint his nails black, you know, and he goes out and skates, and you know, he did a lot of rebellious things, as did I when I was a teenager. So I get him. He's a mischief. I was a mischief. But I get him. And I don't care about any of the extra bogus that might seem totally just off and different to other people. My brothers are going to be who they want to be, and I will support all of them. I will support all of them, and I will make sure that they feel like they are enough, because I know what it's like to feel like you're not enough for nobody. And I don't want nobody to feel like that at all, ever. So I watched the documentary and I got very emotional, and I just wanted to speak my mind on it because I am a huge mental health advocate, and I want everybody to feel like they mean something, because we all mean something to ourselves, to others. We all have goals that we want to reach. We all have certain lives that we want to live. And if we just support one another and make sure that we let each other know how much we care and how much we love the people around us and how we support them and that we are there for them, there's not always going to be a second chance. You have to do those things now before it's too late. So that's all I wanted to say. If you know somebody who is suicidal or has mentioned committing suicide, please get a hold of the suicide hotline. I can get the phone number and put it in the description box, but it's all over social media. Even if you just Google it, the number will come up. Please. I know people in their most desperate times don't want to be saved, don't want to talk to anybody, but it's important that we avoid situations like this. It's important that we're there for somebody who's going through something like that. Call the hotline, talk to somebody, talk to a friend, you know, try to get in some therapy. I know me, I'm starting therapy really soon, individual therapy, and I'm starting couples therapy, because me and my boyfriend are going through some things at a young age, and we don't want to be going through this at a young age. He's 22, about to be 23 this month. I'm going to be 24 this year, and we should be doing better than what we're doing. And there's nothing wrong with saying, I need help. There's nothing wrong with saying, I need therapy, I need counseling. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever helps and betters your life so that you can become a better version of yourself. You do whatever it takes. And that's what I'm doing. I want to do whatever it takes. So I just wanted to come on here and say that and express how I feel. And I'm sorry that it's long, but that just really hit me hard, especially because it's completely relatable, and I've felt like that before. I've felt the need to end my life so that things can get better, but it doesn't get better. That's not going to make it better. I've showed you guys my tattoo before. This semicolon represents that my story isn't over, and my tattoo says she believed she could, so she did. And that's my favorite quote. Even when I don't, I can and I will. So, yeah.